So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. That was special. Now stand by for this. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bernardo Silva. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Diogo Costa gets it away. Shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedro Neto. Great vision. That looks a crack. Diaz! And that has fair fizzed.
Diaz clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gonzalo Inacio. And Mendes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva for Pedro Neto. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Mojica can get it clear. Played back in. James Rodriguez. Cuesta. Mojica. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. James tries to play it through. Now it's Diaz. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Dalot. Pedro Neto. Probing pass. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So right back into the action. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Diaz. And that's been won straight back. And here's Diaz. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's neat. Rafael Leao. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 51.577 espectadores.
Diogo Dalot under intense pressure.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Munoz tries to clear. James Rodriguez. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, no joy this time. James Rodriguez. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
He's rising! And that's a tiny finish! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
72 minutos de jogo.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cordoba to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Colombia have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He is through here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. No foul, says the referee.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rafael Leao. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Crosses it in. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Here's the header! Oh, it's a nice idea. And another try! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Diaz. James Rodriguez. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.